Whenever someone's really good at their job, or if you really like a business, what do you typically do? You leave a good review. You go to places like Google, you go to Yelp, you go to the other review platform. I don't know any of the other ones. You go online, you say, oh my gosh, I loved this company. What if I told you they do something different in China? I mean, they have review platforms. They have review platforms. They have tons of them. My favorite is Dimping. It's what I would use whenever I wanted to find a great nail salon or a restaurant. And then I take photos of myself in that restaurant and I get discounts. But amidst all of this technology, all right, China has tons and tons of apps. Amidst all of this, there is a tradition that China still maintains, and that is the brocade banner, or 剑旗. Wow! 剑旗. Toads! If you live in China long enough, it's guaranteed that you're gonna see these things. I saw them everywhere. I would walk by a dentist office and they would be hanging all over the windows. I would go to the doctor and the doctor would have them on their wall. I would go to my teacher to have a meeting and they would have them all over their wall. I've even heard that some hospitals will keep track of how many of these banners doctors receive, and they'll consider that whenever they're thinking of giving a doctor a promotion. These banners can even be given if you're getting an award for a competition. They're a pretty big deal. It's a physical 5-star review. Now, these banners aren't easy to read if you're learning Chinese. A lot of times they'll use very poetic language. Some of them will be pretty straightforward, like this one, which says, 办事高效，耐心周到. This is saying that this person is efficient in handling affairs and that they're patient and attentive. But this is an example of a more poetic one. This one is saying, 德艺双馨，妙手回春. So what this banner is saying is that the doctor's virtues, their medical skills should be praised, and that they revive the person they were treating. But the second part of the banner is very poetic. The literal translation is, their magical hands bring back spring. So you gotta kind of read between the lines with that one. For younger people in China, they might reference online memes, they'll use puns in order to express their thanks. And some people have even made videos showing some examples of funny banners that people have given. Way back in the day, these banners would be handmade out of the finest materials, gold thread, velvet, and they could cost hundreds of dollars and take months to make. But now in our modern era, you can get one for $15 and it'll come to your door in like a day. But how do you actually read these banners? Well, luckily for you, I was gifted one of these by my rowing team. So I can pull this one out. We can do a little lesson on how to read these.
Susan, did you just make this video to flex on your fans?
Maybe. Maybe I did. What about it? Huh? What about it? I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. They gave it to me and they're like, you can hang it up. Where? Just put it over my bed. I mean, I think this is great interior design personally. It really matches the flow of the room. Really helpful is my friends recognized that my Chinese was booty and they gave us the English. How nice. All right, so the way that you read these, the characters are going to be read from top to bottom, all right? And there's 3 sections on the banner. So we're going to start with the left side here. All right, so on the left, you're going to find the date that the banner was given and whoever gifted the banner. So this says, 清华大学学生赛艇协会. So Tsinghua University, student, Saiting is rowing, Xiaohui is association. So the Tsinghua University Student Rowing Association. And then this is the date. So it's 2025年, 2025. 6月, June. 17日, the 17th, right? So June 17th, 2025 from the Tsinghua University Student Rowing Association. All right, now for the center. Again, reading it from top to bottom. So this says, 乘风破浪, 领航有方. My tones are so wrong on that. Just bear with me, okay? All right, so what does this mean? So the beginning part right here, the 乘风破浪 is an idiom. So 乘 means to ride, 风 means wind, 破 means to carve through something, and 浪 means waves. So this is saying to ride ahead full sail. And the idiom is usually used to describe someone who advances bravely in defiance of hardship and danger, which, that's me, baby. Now, at the bottom, this part here says 领航有方, which means that you skillfully guide the way. So my team cleverly translated this into English as guiding with strength, rowing with heart. Cute. And then on the right, you're gonna have the recipient. So this says 赠, presented to our coach Susan. They didn't put this part in Chinese. Man, my arm hurts holding this, it's heavy. I was trying to think of a video I could make, and I was like, you know, this is like a cool thing of Chinese culture that I could show off. Look at that. Not many people get to claim that they have one of these, right? Oh, wow. Anytime someone questions whether or not I really lived in China, I'm like, bet.